Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and this is a paid request for RB. Guy's been very generous and very nice, and I hope he sees this, and I hope you're doing well, man. I'll try to get to the others. If you ever see this, please feel free to give me a message somehow on you want me to do some football and other like games. Number one, I can't do them because they don't come out till like next month or so. Also, how do I do that? Do I review like... Because I never reviewed like a football or basketball game before. If you let me know, like, how do I do that? Because I can't do a running commentary because those could be like 3 hours or so. So if you let me know like how to do them, if you see this, maybe if the time comes, because they haven't come out yet, I'll ask them. But if you see, or comment down below and I'll read the comment, let me know. But either way, he wanted me to look at another Brickleberry episode, in this case Season 2, Episode 2, The Comeback. Now again, this is a cartoon I'd never heard of before. It was on Comedy Central for 3 seasons, about 36 or so episodes from around 2012 to 2015. The last episode he had me do, I did quite like. I thought it was pretty funny. I forgot it was the one where the head of the, pretty much like park rangers, and you have the head guy Woody, who's a dickhead of a boss, and he has this bear cub voiced by Tosh himself, Daniel Tosh from Tosh 2.0. I think the character's name is Malloy. And then you have these other guys. You have Steve, who's a bit of an idiot. You have the black guy. Well, he's not as much of a stoner in this episode as he was in the previous episode. Then you have the lesbian, but she's like as big as a fucking tree trunk. And then you have the blonde. You have the other girl. And that one is the lady from up top came by and saw that Woody was doing all this cocaine and pretty much didn't quite fire him, but put him with the other people. And then you find out the lady was a guy from the war who got his nuts blown off because Woody did something stupid and now wants revenge. That was a funny episode. I did like that. This one, I would say I liked less. This was so-so. It was there. Tom Kenny, still interesting that the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants voices Woody, because I would never have known. But I guess that's the remnants of a good voice actor to play very different characters. So pretty much you find out that Woody was an old porn star called Rex Erection, and we see a little montage of him doing these movies and him swinging his Johnson with... There's a black bar for the censors. And apparently back in the day, someone had wanted an autograph. What are you, 6? What? 6 inches? You're not going to make it. So I thought that was kind of funny. You think he's saying the age, but he's saying the length. That was kind of funny. So it's, years and years later, he tries to do a convention. No one knows who he is. Even for $1, no one wants his autograph. While over here, this guy named Dude Dick or whatever, he stole Woody's moves and phrases. And he's now the new teen dick of porn. And Woody's like, I'm going to get back to the game and I'm going to take your crown. I'm going to take that award. So the little bear cub voiced by Daniel Tosh says, I'll direct. And Woody goes, how could a hairy woodland creature direct? Have you heard of Peter Jackson? Duly noted. So I'm like, I thought that, wow, okay, that was a bit harsh, but I thought that was kind of funny. Calling Peter Jackson a hairy woodland creature, I mean, I guess. They also take a shot at Kevin James where they're trying to cast and the bear goes, if I want a shitty actor, who won't show their tits. I did Kevin James. I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm not a big Kevin James guy, but I'm like, goddamn. I don't hate Kevin James. I just hate a lot of the movies he's in. Meanwhile, the one guy, Steve, and the other guy, the black guy, Steve keeps talking about how there was this ghost from his childhood, and it makes it seem as if his father was abusive and stole the presents and gave his mom a black eye, but he would blame it on this ghost. And his friend goes along with it until saying, "No, your dad was a shitty dad." Then you find out there really was a ghost. I felt like an idiot because I should have seen that twist coming, but I don't know. I just thought that was funny that there was an actual ghost. So I mean, that twist was kind of funny. The stuff up until where it's just a kind of a whatever subplot. Could take it or leave it. I didn't get a whole lot of humor other than that and when they think it's a ghost and they go, "Get our ghost bats," and they're just beating the shit out of it, and you find it was actually Woody they're beating the shit out of. That was kind of funny. That's like the last scene in the episode. But the rest of it is like, yeah, okay, whatever. I just didn't do much. The main story, pretty much the idea is that the bear cub keeps doing cocaine and then he keeps changing the script. So each scene is like a completely different venue or completely different setting. It's like he can't do it, but then he gets pissed off at this new guy dude, so he adamant on doing it. And like the script within the script, like the movies within the movies, like there's this fucked up line when like the venue's now in the military, and I guess he's supposed to be like I guess kind of like Osama bin Laden type, and he's like, "Run a train on me with a SEAL team, dicks, or I'm going to 6911 you." 6911 you? I'm like, oh my god. It seems even Woody's like, whoa, 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 what's going on here? Even he had to stop. Like, what? Wait a minute, what? So go through a montage of him doing these such things, and I guess somehow also in his cocaine-fueled mind, the bear cub wrote a scene where he takes it from an elephant. Again, thankfully it's Comedy Central, and you don't have to see the actual elephant dawn. I mean, I don't know how that didn't kill him alone. So eventually, spoilers, he fakes his death. He gets the win posthumously. Then he comes back and talks about how he faked his death. So that's why Steve and the other guy goes, "Oh, he's looking. Wait, he's dead. You must be the ghost looking like him. God, our ghost bats." And they beat the shit out of him. There you go. So, I mean, as is, the whole porn thing, maybe because I've seen so many movies try to do, or shows that try to do those kind of jokes, Zack and Miri Make a Porno being one of them. Plus, I've seen a decent amount of porn parodies at this point, too. That the jokes didn't hit as hard or as fluent as maybe it would for other people. So maybe this just seemed a bit typical. I don't know, it didn't... The side plot with the ghost thing was kind of whatever, and I don't really give a shit about Woody as a character, so I'm not really sure if I care about following him in his goddamn journey to become a porn teen again. I'm like, I don't fucking care. Because my second time watching the show, I'm like, yeah, I think I hate this Woody guy. I don't know if I really have a reason to give a shit about him. So, I mean, it's hard to hate on it because it's 20 some minutes long. So, It's hard to hate anything that's only 20 minutes long, unless it's really, really shitty. Because either way, it goes by very quick, and then you're done with it anyway. It's not like a 3-hour fucking movie or something. Again, interesting, they took a bit of shot at Peter Jackson and Kevin James. Definitely an un-PC show, so that's kind of... Well, I mean, it's 2012, so this is even when they could still do that kind of stuff with comedy. It was what it was. Take it or leave it. I would definitely say I liked the previous episode I saw. Which, again, I forget what episode that was called now. Whatever the other one on there, if you look up, it says Brickleberry. That one I liked more. I think that was in season 3, the episode I reviewed. I want to say season 3. Again, this only lasted 3 seasons. 36 episodes, so... I mean, unless RB wants to request each one of the other 34 episodes, I don't know. But anyway. I did definitely see the appeal of the show, just how raucous and crazy it is. It's like going for, like, I would say... It's if going for a little bit of the Family Guy feel, but I probably would like this more than Family Guy. Because Family Guy really... Well, I mean, I did like the episode that was like the Twilight Zone type episode. I did like that one, to be fair. And who knows, maybe there's episodes I haven't seen that I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll warm up to the show. I would say it was okay. It was okay. I know that's not much to say, but it is what it is. So that said, thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.